All right, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Martin Wong Chat. This is a vodcast. I just realized vodcast is the word instead of just podcast. So that's kind of a new experience for me. But it's not just video. We're doing stream too. So make sure you watch this on twitch.tv/Martin Wong Photo. Tonight, I have the amazing GlitterXplosion, which I didn't know that was her name until someone said her name, and I was really confused. I know her more as a Lauren, so I'm just gonna say, have Lawrence on the show. So, welcome to the show, Lauren. Let's see, it's loading. There you go. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. Speaking of going back to what I was saying, the first time that not even the first time, it was just a few weeks ago from PAX East, which feels like a decade ago now. Yeah. Someone keeps saying your name. They keep saying, "Hey, Glitter," and I didn't know. I keep looking around. It's like, what glitter? I keep trying to see on the ground. Or, I thought there'd be some confetti stuff going on. What glitter? I was really, really confused because I was introduced to you as Lauren. You introduced yourself as Lauren from DreamHack.
Did I do that? I don't even remember doing that, but it's possible that I did.
I think if anything, it was Flan. Flan's like, "Oh, hi, this is Lauren," da-da-da-da-da, and then kind of go from there. Because I like real name anyway, so handle name is something I don't usually keep in mind. So yeah.
That's fair.
But why GlitterXplosion, actually?
So, believe it or not, my dad actually helped me come up with that handle. I used to play a lot of World of Tanks with my dad, and when we had first started trying to create an account for me, I couldn't come up with a name. So my dad was saying, wouldn't it be really cool if every time that you killed somebody in game, their tank exploded with glitter so that they knew a girl killed them? And I was just like, well, that's what we're going to call ourselves from here on out.
That's great. I see you have a giant unicorn behind you too, so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's our sub unicorn. That's where everybody gets their names put on once they hit a year or 2 year for subscriptions.
How long have you been streaming?
Been streaming for 4 years and partnered for 3.
Okay. Actually, before we get even more into different stuff, tell me a little bit about you first. How would I describe GlitterXplosion or Lauren?
Ooh. Well, me as a person.
Sure, whatever you want.
Definitely super outgoing. Obviously very into gaming. This is kind of my entire life at this point, esports or video games or anything like that. I love being able to build a community through everything that I've done so far, and super into fitness too, though. Kind of got to balance everything out a little bit, but a little bit of a tomboy, pretty much overall. Friendly tomboy, maybe. Gamer.
Is it hard to work out now since it's quarantine? Wait,
dude.
Yeah, is it quarantine for you as well?
Yeah. Everything here got shut down for 30 days. All non-essential businesses are currently closed for 30 days. We haven't done full lockdown yet, but I'm pretty sure it's headed in that direction.
It's getting there, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
it bad for you in California?
It's weird because it seems if you go outside, it seems very nice, nice sky and everything's great, but it's really quiet. So kind of weird. Every store is kind of quiet, and then other restaurant. I went to Chipotle yesterday, right? Because I was craving for Chipotle.
Okay.
So we're still allowed to go get food, as long as you don't dine in. But they have all this line on the floor. So then there's let's say normally you just stand behind the person waiting in line, right? But now they have designated spots with tape on the floor, so you have to be 6 feet away from that person and the next person. But yeah,
isn't that so scary?
It is kind of scary. I wish I was talking to my housemate today. I was saying that I wish it was more a obvious that you can see kind of danger, oh, you get attacked by bees or some zombie dogs or something that I'd be okay, I could be avoiding it or try to be safe. It's so strange telling my friends oh yeah, be safe. I'm I don't know what does that mean, because I don't know what you can do more than just wear a mask or wash your hands. But it's just it's kind of strange. So
no, it's true though.
But like you're also a host, right?
Yeah, so I
Do lots of
do.
hosting.
Yeah, I do a lot of freelance like esports talent work. I started off doing strictly hosting, and now somehow I don't really know how it's happened, but we somehow also progressed into analyst and shoutcaster in the last like 6 months, which has been a little bit overwhelming,
Hmm.
but really, really cool. Honestly, I think I actually prefer analysis to being a host at this point.
So with this whole virus going on, how is that gonna affect you for the analyst host part?
Well, I mean, like every major event for the next like 3 months has been canceled.
Can they do it
So,
remotely now then?
so a lot of games actually have been doing them remotely. I think that's kind of the solution that people are trying to utilize right now.
Hmm.
I don't know how I've gotten so unlucky, but everything that I was supposed to do is not doing that. So now we're just kind of stuck at home trying to not go crazy. But I'm
Same.
hoping that it calms down a little bit and then everything just gets pushed until maybe like the summer, hopefully.
Yeah. Like some people saying that the heat might actually kill it faster. So
Yeah,
maybe,
I've heard that too.
maybe. I mean,
We live in warm places.
yeah, but I'm surprised India hasn't really gotten hit really badly yet. Like they got some, but like really small scale in comparison. Like what, like 200 case or less? But that's crazy for India, such a populated, dense area, dense
I
city.
mean, if it
But
really is because of the heat, then summer needs to come a lot faster.
yeah, it's still raining here in LA. It's
Oh,
March.
it rained the other day here in Vegas.
Yeah, so it's kind of it's tricky. We'll see. We'll see. Like my work is half photography and half event work, so I'm also
Yeah.
kind of like,
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was gonna ask how you were faring.
I'm doing okay. I'm trying to talk to company and businesses and say like if we can do some more digital kind of work, and also of course now I'm doing more streaming and doing this podcast. So here I am. Yeah, I'm moving into
Streaming's fun though.
streaming is fun. It is so. Here's the thing. I'm an very, very extreme extrovert, right? So normally every weekend or even weekday, I'll find something to do. I mean, I don't have to find something. Things just show up. I'm in LA, but because now with this whole coronavirus going on, I'm just stuck at home. So I'm like, what can I do? And with streaming, if I have people in chat, great, because I can talk to them, interact with them, great. But when I first started streaming, at least on Twitch, man, it was so bad because I get because that's how you started, right? Like especially me, um, there's no one there. I'm playing the game. I'm talking to the stream. It's worse when there's actually one or two people there. Like they're there, but they don't talk to
Yo.
you. So I will make jokes, and then they're like, "Cool,
And then
cool,
nothing, and then you get nothing back.
nothing." I'm like, "Ooh," it's like when you're practicing kickboxing, or when you're doing punches, you punch if you punch a sandbag, like great, you have impact. It'll give you some like you have that kind of motion. But if you're punching air, you get a lot tired. Like it's more straining on the body.
It's true.
So it's kind of like that. So I'm doing YouTube as well, and YouTube has been okay. Same thing. I'm talking to the camera. It's like
Okay.
it's a blank space. But hopefully, but it's getting better. So at least stream wise, now it's getting better. I have more followers, more people interacting with me, some regulars. So that's
Yeah, because
doing
there's so
all
many
right.
more people home now too.
I know. Wait, okay, so we were talking about this. I was talking about this last night too. It's either good or bad, right? Everybody's home, so you either have a lot of people at home as viewers watching you to stream now, or now you also have a lot of people coming in saying, "Huh, maybe I can stream too."
Extra competition.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky. So I'm making a YouTube video right now too. I actually have my editor editing it right now, and it's about um, if you can be a full-time content creators and like how's that really like to be a creator.
Right.
It's really tiring.
Yes, it is. I don't think people realize how much work it actually takes to be a content creator.
And it's not an easy way out. Being a content creator is definitely not an easy way out. It's actually more work than your normal 9 to 5. So yeah, and I'm just so hopefully, this is just a test and it will make it much easier afterward.
I agree. I agree.
And also wait, so what game are you hosting a lot regularly Apex?
Yeah, it's typically Apex. I just started doing the Keemstar Warzone Wednesday stuff that we did yesterday. That was the very first week of it. And then we've got some stuff in the summer that's coming up that I can't talk about yet. But
Cool.
But Apex is definitely like my main baby.
So how much homework you have to do each time before you host, or like how does it work?
Dude, it's actually so much work. I don't think people process how much time goes into prep, especially for like the big LAN events. We probably, myself and like usually like it's a pretty close knit group of talent, and there's like a bunch of us that try to kind of contribute and collaborate into one master doc of information. But it usually takes us about a week or so, and it ends up being like 30 pages long of information that breaks down like every team, every player on every team, past LAN results, any current roster changes, who they play as legends, who's the IGL, and that's just like the player side of things and the orgs that they're all on, obviously. Then from there, we also do like 2 weeks of pro scrim review where we watch all of the pros scrim against each other. We make graphics for drop maps and rotations so we know where the teams land and then go. We have to know end zones. We need to know usually like the past 2 patches before the event. So we need to know any changes that were made to weapons or legends or the map itself or anything like that. And then we kind of have to memorize all of it in time for the event.
And also, once you memorize it, you have to know how to say it like smoothly on screen as well.
Exactly.
I've seen some of the charts or paper that you guys have on your desk. Bill have shown me some of them as well. And man, it's just like spreadsheets after spreadsheets, and then information after informations. Like you have to learn about each, and there's so many players too. You know, I mean, how about this? I was wondering, would you guys? I wonder if it's allowed or if that should be a thing. For you guys to do, because you can do this with a lot of major sports. Well, maybe not in America, but betting on who will win.
So that's like, especially in Vegas, because like obviously sports betting in Vegas is a huge thing. It's been a bone of contention in the city for a very long time. Like they've been trying to figure out a way to make it so that you can bet on esports, and it just hasn't become legal yet. But people have been pushing for it for a long time.
Because it's not too much different than other athletic sports, right? It's just people who esports is so new, just that companies don't understand it yet.
What happens is the decision for a game to be bettable, I guess, is in the hands of the developer. So each individual developer has to okay it.
Well, would you like oppose, or are you against, like, or pro?
I'm neutral on it, but I understand why. So the developers don't typically do it because I think I don't know what it does exactly, so I don't want to say. I don't know if it changes
how the game's made,
their legal requirements or something, but I know it's just like a bad look for some of them, so they just stay away from it.
Oh, that's kind of strange. Because like for you guys, then I mean, it's not that insider trading because you guys just do lots of homework.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
So
imagine. Oh man, I'd be so rich. I've predicted like 4 events, the past 4 events right. I would be so rich right now.
I feel like that would bring esport actually to the next level, right? Especially with people who don't care that much about esport before. Now it's like,
now
hey boys,
they make money on it.
Want to make some money betting on all these players that you don't know about? They all try to look badass in front of their camera. Like I do photos for players sometimes, and for different esport team or like clothing brand. An esport player, and I'm sure you have seen this before too. They love doing this thing where they pose in front of the camera and do the thing where they like cross their arm and try to look really badass.
It's like super esportsy.
But sometimes it's really hard to take them seriously because they all most of them are scrawny little kids who are very young because they start out really young, you know, because for this kind of sports, like most sports, but at least this one, a majority of them, they started maybe when they're 11 or 12. And they start
easily.
Yeah, and they just keep on playing, and then are they allowed to play under 18? Or they have to be?
That decision is also made by the developer as well. So like for like Fortnite, it's 13 because Epic made it 13, but for most games, it's usually like 17 or 18.
Okay. So technically, some kid could be 14 years old and then already on the team and then be very
Which
good at
happened
it.
last year at World Cup. There was a 13-year-old from Brazil who got like third place or something and won like $900,000. He was from Brazil. I think his name's
Jeez.
King.
And that's how much money again? 900 grand?
$900,000.
USD? In US dollar?
Yes.
That's a lot over there then.
Yeah. So the World Cup paid out, I forget,
I'm sure with tax or stuff
30
like
million or something like that.
that. Jeez.
Because first place was 3 million.
Mm-hmm.
Second, and then it went down from there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he got $900,000 for third.
I mean, they are printing money. They were reportedly at one time were making like $1 million a day. So 3 mils is nothing.
Pretty much for them, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like not saying that I'm in the wrong industry, but
You're gonna change your mind a little bit now?
yeah. Now I'm just like, maybe here's the thing. Once they make gambling of esport betting more acceptable, more widely acceptable, I'm gonna start opening bars, or like a
Right?
casino bar, but only with esports
For
stuff.
just esports stuff?
Yeah.
Imagine people would love that.
Oh, I think there's already an esport bar, so
Yeah.
but esport casino. I feel like that would be fun, and all the
Mhm.
stuff just esport team and. I mean, it's interesting too because it's such a weird life now that I'll be going to an esport bar and then I'll see some of my friends playing on the TV because they're playing
Yeah,
esport
right.
channel.
Because it's like a stream or something like that, and you're like,
Yeah.
I know who that is.
It's like, I know who that is, and sometimes like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, for example, like one time I was playing, it's like, oh, that's sneaky. We just shot yesterday, that kind of thing. So it is interesting, and it's great. I think like people having access to esports or streaming is definitely better for people. I think. Yeah. Cool.
100%.
You also do stuff with Rogue.gg, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about
I'm
that.
The assistant general manager for Rogue. I specifically handle all of our battle royale stuff. So right now that's Fortnite and Apex.
Uh-huh.
And then I also do all of the point of contact stuff for Dr. Lupo. I handle a lot of like third party activation stuff when we need to do things with like the NHL or the UFC. I do some help with like our musician investors for their stream setups and things like that. So I kind of try to do a little bit of everything.
I mean, that's all of us, right? With this all.
Yeah.
It's almost, I feel like everyone in esports, not many people can say, oh yeah, I do this one thing. And then
No, not at all. You have to be a jack of all trades in order to be successful.
yeah, and because I think our industry is changing so fast. Like 10 years ago, your job doesn't really exist. At least very little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, both like, I mean, there's some, but definitely not at the
It's
level.
so different from 10 years ago.
Yeah. So it's hard to, so like, I think it's because I'm from the cosplay world, right? So it's very similar to cosplay world where it's a very old community. Like people have been playing video games for ages.
Yeah.
Same for cosplay. People have been cosplaying for ages. But I think it as an industry is still very young. Like very, very new. So
Absolutely. I think it's going to continue to just blow up right now. It's starting to go way more mainstream than it used to be. Like now a lot of the stuff that I do like is with ESPN, and you would never have seen that, how many years ago. Like that's not a thing, but now esports is on cable network television, and it's going to slowly kind of force its way into everything.
Is there still a stigma that's like video game is not as cool as like football or like other major athletic sports?
I think probably for the pros, from like professional traditional sport athletes to like professional,
Mm-hmm.
esport players.
My
I think that's constantly a thing where people are like, it's not the same. They're not athletes.
My favorite meme is still the one that's like, oh, this is worth what's peak performance look like in swimming. It's Michael Phelps, and then like
Yeah.
some other sport, and then esport is just sneaky in cosplay.
I love it.
It's great. I think I'll need him on the show sometimes too. But what do you think is gonna take for us to go to that next jump, that one jump to be like, oh yeah, esport is just really cool for everyone as well, and it's not like nerd.
I think it just needs to be in more like mainstream media, because every time there's like a little reference in a movie or a TV show, everybody freaks out. They're like, oh my God, wait, they're talking about gaming, they're talking about esports. And then people freak out because like it's not that frequent that happens.
Mhm.
But I feel like Netflix is kind of like the perfect platform for something like that to happen with.
Do you think like a documentary would be good?
Something, well, they did one already. It was one episode of a documentary series that they did on Netflix where it was about esports, but it's it's not enough, obviously.
But was it
Even if it was-
accurate-ish? Like correct or like?
Yeah, it was actually really well done. It was.
Okay, good.
It was following around. I think it was 100 Thieves League team. Maybe was it? People in chat can correct me, but I think that's what it was. And it was really good.
Okay, that's good. Because I was saying like someday if I have a documentary, I need but not gonna be me. I'm gonna have someone play as me, maybe Scarlett Johansson. Since I'm Asian.
Imagine that would be so good.
That'd be great. I feel bad for her. Like people give her a lot of shit for playing some of the roles because she's not. Wait, what did she play that make people really mad? Because she's not Asian. Oh, that one movie. Major. What's that one movie called? Ghost in the Shell.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I knew what you were talking about. I couldn't remember it.
Yeah, and people was like, "Oh, how dare you?" I don't know. It's not her fault. Besides, like her character looks kind of white anyway in a manga or anime.
It could go either way.
So anyway, if anyone watches someday else, and
You're
I just
definitely a Scarlett Johansson.
yes, please, I am giving you the permission, Scarlett Johansson, to play me. That's my permission right there. Yeah, if you have a documentary about you, what would that be like? What would you want?
It would be a lot, probably. It would be really all over the place, honestly. It'd be like working in esports during the day. It'd be going to the gym. It'd be trying to stream. It'd be traveling like 6 weekends in a row internationally and not really sleeping a whole lot. It would be very hectic is what it would be.
You would need one of those where it start out from at the end or close to the end, and it's like, well, let me tell you how we got to this, and then whoop, flashback.
That would actually be like the perfect way, because people would be like,
"What?"
And I'd be like, "Yeah, no, you could try, you could test, you give it a run."
Do you like hosting? Like, do you actually like it?
I do. I like it a lot. I think it used to be one of my most favorite things to do until I fell in love with analysis. And now I'm kind of like, I could just do analysis all day, every day, if I had the option.
So, analysis is technically considered shoutcasting, right?
No, it's different.
Tell me about these three things: shoutcasting, analysis, and being a host. I kind of have an idea, but not as much as you do.
So hosting has a bunch of different roles that fall under hosting. Hosting is either stage hosting, which is like pretty much opening the show, closing the show, doing on-stage player interviews, things like that. Then there's desk hosting, which is when you're at the analysis desk and you're kind of running the show with all of the analysts, kind of, directing where the questions are going to go, how the conversation flows, etc. Then you also can be like a floor reporter, which is pretty much just audience interviews or player interviews at events, which is like a subset kind of hosting, but not really, because you're not actually doing a whole lot hosting wise, just interviews. Then shoutcasting has two different roles. You're either a play-by-play commentator or you're a color commentator.
Color commentator.
Yeah.
What's a color commentator?
Color is like a combination of kind of like the filler. So like play-by-play is like, and he's cutting around the corner, he's pulling out X gun. He's going to be shooting this person down. Oh, somebody comes around from around the corner and shoots him in the back. And like, that's the person that's doing the play-by-play because they're telling you everything as it's happening. Color waits for them to finish and then can either do some sort of like a summary of what just happened, explain why the decisions were good or bad, do some hype themselves, like they can get like loud and kind of bring some energy as they're going, and do a little bit of play-by-play as well, but they don't sit so heavily on the play-by-play side. They'll do more explanations of things for the viewers that might be new, or kind of fill some of the dead time that can happen sometimes in esports if a game is going on for a long time. And then analysis, like an analyst does, nothing in the live gameplay. So the live gameplay is just the shoutcasters. And then when the game is done, the shoutcasters will send it back to the desk where the desk host is. And the analysts will break down what happened, which players did well, which teams did well, specific hype plays that might have happened, do team predictions, who they think is going to win the event, stuff like that. So it's all like this weird machine that kind of works together.
Dang. Okay. Wow. So it's just, I didn't know that it's actually all three going on at the same time. That's so when you work as more analysis, like an analyst, do you, because like most of the other than host, maybe most of the roles you have two or more people, right?
Yes.
Is it the same with analysis?
Yeah, you usually have two analysts at the desk with the desk host, and then you can kind of like go back and forth and give different opinions on things or agree. And it's typically like it gets sent back to that analyst desk before and after every single game. So if there's like a set of matches, or even like, no, because the rounds are usually too short. So if there's like a set of matches, it'll go to the analyst desk before, then it kicks off to the shoutcasters during, goes back to the analyst desk after, goes back to the shoutcasters, comes back, and it's just this volley back and forth. And then at the end of like a full round of matches, you'll get like an interview with the stage host, right, on stage. So
and then back to you, Glitter.
It's a lot.
Ever got caught like unprepared? Like not like you when people, because like sometimes like it's not your fault, right? It's like the person who deciding where it goes. Because you have the stage manager, and they're like, okay, let's go to analyst, and they're like, wait, what? It's like, yes, hi. So the game was great.
It does. Sometimes it does happen. Sometimes production is like a little bit busy because everybody's busy, like everybody's got a lot going on, and or sometimes like there's just miscommunications. Like I think the very first event that I did, I made it through the entire weekend without like any major screw up. And literally in the last like 2 minutes of the entire show of the entire weekend, production had told me that there was a graphic that didn't exist. So they were like, okay, you just throw this graphic. And I'm sitting there being like, finishing up my sentence. And I go, but it's fine. Cause let's take a quick look at like the overall standings. Like, looks like we've got a graphic to show you guys. And then in my ear, they go, no, we do. And I was just like, literally on camera, I just go, well, just kidding. Looks like that's the end of the show. And that's how it ended.
That's all, folks.
I was like, congrats on winning your money. We gotta go. Like,
oh man, fun time. And that was like what, your first time? First-ish?
Yeah, the very first event.
That was a good way to go in.
And I got made fun of for that one for a long time.
I need to find that clip somewhere. I'm sure it's somewhere online. So you also wear EPs, right? Every time you on stage or on camera?
For the big shows, you will, yeah.
What do they tell you? Just what's going to go, or when you're ready? Or
typically they'll be like, okay, like coming back to you in 5 seconds, so you know when to look at the camera, because sometimes you're not on camera and you got to wait. A lot of times they're queuing up graphics in your ear, like, all right, we've got a bracket graphic ready, we've got standings ready, we've got team graphics ready. And just so like you just kind of have to ignore them, but listen at the same time, keep doing what you're doing, finish up your sentence and be like, all right, but we're going to take a quick look at the standings before we jump into game number 2. And they'll pop it up. They just tell you when things are ready, and then they wait for your verbal cue to like switch things on the program. Or things could be going like, there could be a fire in the back room, and I don't know. They'll be like, stretch. You need to stretch for 45 minutes. Something broke. A player's computer crashed. A controller isn't working. You just have to fill until we tell you not to fill anymore. And we'll be sitting there being like,
great.
So...
Let's talk about my grandma. She's doing great. Yeah, no, I have done hosting works before, but not really analysis or shoutcasting because I'm not really a gamer. I'm a fake gamer boy, but nobody questioned that, which is great. But no, I've done hosting. But yeah, they usually it's a lot of. So yeah, we have half more hours. Make this really long. So
Yeah.
I'll be like asking, and it's annoying too because sometimes when you ask questions, because you've done hosting before, a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
players they're not really good at talking. Like they don't really like
No.
talking,
No, not at all.
especially the Asian players. You know.
I have actually, and a lot of my players can vouch for me on this, but I have spent a lot of time with a lot of the players in the BR community making a concerted effort to make them comfortable with me so that when those interviews happen, they
Mm.
are not awkward. Like every event, even if I know who I'm interviewing right beforehand, I will try and tell them what questions to expect from me so they feel a little bit better so they're not caught off guard.
Mhm.
Because there are so many pros who just get really nervous because they're not used to it, you know?
Yeah.
And they're sometimes typically a little bit more shy.
Mhm.
And you put them in front of the camera and then it's like,
And bright light audience.
and you're like, it's okay. Everything's fine. Just want to know how you're feeling. Was it fun? Did you have a nice time?
It's like picking up kid from like the school.
Exactly. Exactly.
Or from Chuck E. Cheese. How was your day? Good. How was your game? Good.
Good.
That's it. And that's
And
it.
you're like, oh my God, you can't give me more than one word answer.
But even when you try to ask them more open-ended questions, it's like, so how did you feel, when the opponents, putting you in a corner? It's like, it's okay. It's like, give me something, man. We're trying it out,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, that's usually the case. So, but if you have to choose between, I don't know, streaming analysis or being a GE or assistant GM, which one do you want to put the most focus on? Like, what do you like the best? Is it hard?
That's
Or
people
fitness,
ask me.
being a fitness trainer. I don't know.
People actually ask me this all the time, and I like never have a good answer for them because I love all of them so much that if I didn't, I probably would have quit one by now with how much work it requires. But I don't know. I think like
That's not a bad thing. I mean, you like all
yeah,
of them and you actually participate in all of them. So that's good.
I think the only thing I'd really want to change is that I just like to like continue, growing my brand, but that doesn't mean I have to stop doing anything that I'm doing.
So I run into this problem. Like, I do many things as well, as you see, because it's
Yeah.
one of the situation. Once you kind of meet Martin Wong, like me and you're more friends. Like we spoke, we drink, we hung out
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Then you kind of see me everywhere from now on. It's kind of this weird thing. Like we could be in the industry for years, but we never met. But once you met me, you'll see me everywhere. That's what most of my friends tell me, at least. And that's a problem too. Like every time someone asks me, like, "Hey, a new person, like, what do we? Tell me more about yourself. What do you do?" Then I'm like,
And you're like,
well,
well, you got some time?
yeah, like, how much time do you have? And also, it depends on who you are. It changed who I am, like, very differently. Like, especially like for you too, right? Let's say a esport player might be a little bit different, or like a brand would be a little bit different. Or they want to talk to GlitterXplosion as the streamer. So it's definitely tricky.
It's just about balancing all of it because
Mhm.
I think events are probably the hardest to balance it at.
Yeah, because like you deal with like all kind of people.
Right.
Like even this PAX East, this past PAX East, we were both there, and lots of people assume. Not that I'm not a photographer, of course. It doesn't mean like, oh, suddenly I don't know photography. Like I gave me cameras. What the f is this? Like I'm still a photographer, but they all ask me like, oh, what are you shooting this weekend? I'm like, I'm not shooting at all. I'm just here to
I'm
help.
just hanging out.
Just hang out, running a party, and I have a bunch of cosplayer, doing activations for me, that kind of stuff. I'm talking to companies right now to do activations, try to do online activations.
That's cool.
So hopefully that will work too. Because like we're not
Yeah.
because I'm trying to figure this out, right? And I'm talking to another esports industry person. All this company has prepare a budget for like GDC,
Yeah.
E3, all these events. Now they're like either postponed or like completely canceled. Where's that money going?
Oh, I actually have no idea. I've wondered the same thing myself.
Right? I'm like, So, everything is canceled, so we don't have a budget unless, maybe, so
It's true.
maybe we have to discover kind of new ways of doing things and how, maybe streaming is the idea. I don't know. It's the solution.
I think it will solve a lot of things that people didn't initially think it would.
Do you think this will change not just our industry, the whole country a lot, because we're gonna have workers, a lot of them, working from home for maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months, some of them.
Oh, easily.
Like then company realize like, oh, I don't need this person at the office, or vice versa, or something. Or some people must be in the office.
I don't think remote work is bad either,
I think for some people, like I made a joke on Twitter. I was like, some of you have never worked from home, and it shows. Like, yeah. Some people definitely do not know how to handle it. Some people can, but some people cannot. We are freelancers, so we have to work from home a lot, regardless. So we know how to do it. So I don't know. I mean, yes, it's not bad, but some people don't have that discipline. So.
Oh yeah, because it definitely changes like your entire daily routine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You still have to put on a shirt. You still have to work in front of a desk or something. No, I was watching a Twitter post yesterday. Some people have definitely not worked from home before. They were doing Zoom. Because by the way, Zoom, like I bet their stock going up. But
yeah, they have to be.
Yeah, there's video of people of like their significant others walking in on them while having meetings, or their pets or kids. Some woman even brought their whole laptop into the restroom, and they saw her peeing. And I'm like,
there's no way. There's actually no way.
There is a video of it. And I'm like, oh God. And then all the coworker you can see just have to like pretend to look away, like try to look away at least. So then, like, I don't like whose fault. Like at that point, I'm not sure whose fault is. It's just weird, I don't know.
It's the person doing it.
It should be. But they still gonna find a way. It's like, oh, how dare you watching me pee? I'm like, no, you're the one who put it on camera.
No, that's so bad.
Yeah. So, it's changed a lot of things. But I have a question I was thinking today, really off topic. Porn industry, how would that change? Because you can you work from home? Can't really work from home unless your co-star is your like people that live with you.
I mean, you can. Well, then you're good.
If you're homemade one, yes, but like traditional porn where they're like in big productions, right? Like we're not big production, but at least like you go on set, you shoot with like.
I mean, it's just like a movie.
Exactly, but movies are not being produced right now.
No, they're not. Nothing is. Nothing is. Literally nothing is happening.
Exactly. My house, one of my housemates, he's a special effects artist, so he can't do anything until.
Oh, that's a big bummer.
Yeah, like he used to get lots of gigs through all this stuff, and you work at home anyway, it shouldn't affect you. But he was saying, no, production's stopped, so I can't do anything until they give me something.
Yeah.
But that might be the same as like the porn industry, because like they can't really. I mean, it might shift how things are being done.
It's gonna shift everything. Any in-person industry is going to be changed.
Man, I'm a photographer. That kind of suck. I'm not sure how this is gonna work now. I'm just like maybe like get like giant bubble, like a hamster bubble kind of thing, a ball,
like
a hamster
the
ball.
bubble boy bubble.
Yeah, and then just like, hey, let's still shoot, but don't worry.
That would be amazing.
I have a giant bubble.
That would be amazing.
I can make it work. But hopefully it doesn't last too long.
No, I hope not.
Maybe. Like, do you have any change of plan, like, or like plan for this 3 months that's gonna at least last 3 months? 3 months plan?
Staying at home. Literally staying at home. We've been trying to figure out ways to like order groceries without having to go to the grocery store and like touch people, like be near other humans. We've been trying to figure out ways to work out from the house, which is kind of a bummer.
I bought a pull-up bar. That's the best.
Yeah, we have one of those. It's just like the plan is literally just to stay home as much as possible and try to just get as much work done in the
I
whatever time frame.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see what I can get work done was. I did apply. No, not apply. I did get an ad from Twitch that actually got me. Apparently, yeah, I know. The first time, it's 2 times actually. The first ad that got me right now is Wingstop, and again, not sponsored, but you guys should. But Wingstop is doing an ad on Twitch. We're doing free delivery right now, and like for Monday and Tuesday, it's like 60 cents wings. So yesterday, I was like, yeah, getting some wings. What?
I've been wanting to order food so badly, but I've been scared about other people touching my stuff, so we haven't ordered a single thing.
So I think if the food doesn't, I think the virus cannot survive outside of a host for too long. I think. Again, I'm not a scientist. Do not quote me. I'm not Dr. Wong, even though that's what my parents never wanted me to be. I wanted to be, or they made me want to be a doctor. But don't worry, that has way past. That's way past gone. Like, sorry, mom. Dr. Wong is not gonna be a thing. But yeah, so I think it should be fine as long as, I don't know, once they give you or wear whole mask and glove and they give you the food and spray them with Lysol.
We wipe, even when we get the grocery deliveries, we wipe every single package down with a Lysol wipe.
I wonder how my amazing immunity gonna face against this. No. So
stay in your house.
Stay in your house. I'm not gonna test it, but I don't know. What if like your ex hit you up? Like not you, but like in general, like a royal you. I don't know. I feel like some ex-boyfriend, girlfriend gonna get lonely and say, "Hey." Oh, I actually made a joke today about that too. I saw it earlier. It was like, Bay is like, come over. And then it's like, I can't, I'm in quarantine. And it's like, my parents are at home. And then you go like, wait, why are they not home? They should be home. Everyone should be home. So, yeah, we're in that situation now. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Delivery, I think, so I was thinking about this too. What company benefit the most from all this going on?
Amazon,
delivery service.
Any sort of like FedEx, UPS type like delivery service, they have to be run ragged right now. I actually feel like really bad.
How about
for people that have
paper
to be doing
company
that all the time?
Company that's making TP, toilet paper.
Yeah.
Would they be doing really well right now?
Any paper goods, any like Lysol products, any hand sanitizer products.
If you tell me about a apocalyptic kind of situation, like, oh, what you should be prepared, I would never have thought, let's buy stock in toilet paper. Like, yeah, that's where my money should go to.
Right, you done goofed by not buying some toilet paper stock.
I messed up. I know. Maybe even Costco. Like, oh man. But I'm slowly becoming an alcoholic. Like,
what?
Every time I'm going to buy toilet paper, like I try to go to different store to buy toilet paper, I end up buying alcohol instead because they have no toilet paper. And I walk by, it's like, oh look, Guinness, cool. I walk by, it's like, oh, like Heineken, and then I even end up buying White Claw.
No,
I know.
Too basic.
I know. Basic. I am now basic AF.
No way.
So anyway, yeah, I was drinking that yesterday. I just feel more sober. It just get me really sober. Like, it's not even alcohol.
It's barely. Just seltzer.
Yeah, it's just barely. It's just, and a hint. It's just, I said it yesterday on stream as well too. It's just, was it LaCroix? Just a little bit more rebellious one, like going through a teenage phase, like.
I like that comparison.
Yeah, it's like, you're not my real dad. It's like, yes, I am. What other hobbies do you have? Or like, are you like me? Like, we're just mostly work.
It definitely is mostly work. I think my fitness is what keeps me sane. That's probably like my biggest outside hobby that has like nothing to do with any of my jobs. Mm-hmm. But that on gaming, even though gaming is a job, like I just enjoy playing video games. Like that is fun. That is like a hobby thing for me.
I do this thing when where I stream me playing video games, and then after I'm done streaming, I'm like, all right, I need to relax. So I start playing more video games.
Right? I do the same thing. I literally do the exact same thing.
I'm like,
I totally haven't been using Animal Crossing for that or anything.
Oh my god. That Island Survivor game. Yeah, I heard about it.
You have played Animal Crossing?
I haven't played it. My housemate got it. My housemate
Martin!
got a freaking Switch, a whole new
Martin!
Switch, so he can play Animal Crossing.
Martin!
No, I'm not gonna be in debt to a raccoon, okay?
It's hilarious. He is actually awful. Tom Nook is a crook.
This guy
He is a crook.
I know. It's like you it's like, again, it is just Fortnite, except you build houses. You get the resources, but you're in debt and you don't die as much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
And then you drop into an island, and then he goes like, "Oh, by the way, you owe me money." It's like, what
Yup.
what the heck is this? It sounds like a nightmare.
I'm poor right now.
Yeah, everyone is super poor and like going for like, I need more bells. I mean, this game is really weird because all my friends are, instead of stuck at home doing chores at home, they're just doing chores in a game,
Uh-huh. It's
which
true.
is not productive.
It's like The Sims too, though.
Yes. Oh my god. Like, I know people can make like shirt and design stuff in Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people are like making their clothing stuff there too.
Oh, yeah, they're hilarious.
I don't know. Bye. Yeah, like, I don't know. I haven't played yet. I don't think I'll get into it. I'm not gonna suck into that addiction. I'll stick with alcohol. That's healthier for me.
Yeah, whatever works, yeah.
No, I wish. I don't have a drinking problem. It's I wish, but not really. But I'm fine. I'm fine at drinking part.
Everything's good. Everything's good.
I just want to hang out with friends.
I know. I've started doing Discord like group video calls just to like see my friends.
Well, just don't bring it to the restroom.
Thankfully, my entire setup is like here. There's no moving it.
Good. Yeah, don't do it on a laptop or something. But yeah, actually, your set looks very pretty. What are all the stuff that you have right here? I'm just trying.
It's a bunch of nerd stuff. There's like a bunch of nerdy stuff. So we've
Tell me
got,
about that
like,
trophy.
Oh, that trophy?
Yeah, what's that?
That was my very first esports award that I ever received. I got that last year.
What's an esport award?
So they do like award shows for every year for various portions of the industry, like the gaming industry, esports industry. That is a Tempest Award for the watch list, where there's a committee of people that choose a few up and comers in the esports and gaming industry that they think are going to make a big impact the following year on the industry as a whole. So I got selected for that, which was really cool.
So when did you get that?
Like 6 months ago.
So have you made an impact yet?
It's March and coronavirus is happening.
I don't know. I mean, they gave you this. I feel like that's not an award. That's more like a responsibility. You know, it's like great power come with.
I was literally saying the same thing earlier. It's like, I'm not going to be able to make my impact with the virus running around for half the year. I'm going to let them down.
That's like the opposite of like employee of the month. It's more like, oh yeah, you're going to be employee of the month, so I'm going to give you this. So you have to hit our goal.
No pressure though.
And you're like, I mean, okay, all right. Well, yeah, good luck with that. Now you're like, yeah.
I'm gonna do my best with whatever months we have left over.
6 months later, they're like, sorry, we have to take it back. We made a mistake.
Oh no, it's mine. You can't have it.
They come to your house and try to like rip it off you. Like, no, mine. Ugh. Okay, but sorry. What else do you have there going on? Tell me a little bit.
We've got Harry Potter stuff, League of Legends stuff, Destiny stuff. There's some Pokemon stuff up behind the microphone, right down there. There's Fallout stuff. There's Assassin's Creed stuff. There's some Star Wars lightsabers back there. There's a Fortnite Funko. There's some Minions, Disney stuff.
You know you're allowed to turn around, right? Like, you don't have to just look at the screen and say, huh.
There's a whole Twitch section. I'm used to doing it this way.
Are you doing Twitch Rifle?
Not this week. Not the one this week. I'm actually doing the Go Boom TV $300,000 charity relief tournament for Apex and coronavirus tomorrow, which is the same time as Twitch Rival, so you can't play them both.
That was a lot of words. Wait, I'm not too familiar with Twitch Rivals. I hear that a lot. It's kind of like when you watch Glee and say, "Oh yeah, we need to go to regional," but they never explain what regional is. Can you explain to me a little bit what that is?
Twitch Rivals is just one of the many things that Twitch does. They essentially put on tournaments in like all sorts of different games and invite streamers to participate in them. They're really just like for the community, for fun. There's typically some sort of a prize pool, and you get to just compete in whatever video games that you like to play.
So it's kind of like
I did Twitch Rivals 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago for Apex, and then I did Code. I did a Code Red tournament for Apex, and I just did a Warzone tournament last week, and then I'm doing another Apex tournament tomorrow.
So is this something that people sign up through Twitch or?
You let them know like which games you want to potentially participate in, and then you have to get invited.
Gotcha.
But then if somebody gets invited that you're friends with or that you know, they can sometimes pick their own team, and then sometimes they can, then you can be on that way.
Interesting. Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to try. I suck so bad. Like,
oh, no.
Horribly. But it's like my friends see me stream gaming before, or like play. I play Jinx. Not even League of Legends. I only play Jinx. Like I see I have a Jinx figure there. Yeah. But yeah, I play it very relaxingly. Like I don't get mad, and
League is not relaxing. League is competitive.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I play really like I don't get mad. People get really really mad. But then again, maybe because I'm the worst player in the whole game, so I understand. I understand their frustration, but I don't get mad. I don't want. It's like, why would I get frustrated and hurt my own mentality? That's like someone drive bad in the road and then you key your own car. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Key your own car.
That's how it's like. People play League of they play League of Legends for free, and then they voluntarily do it. It's not. Hopefully nobody putting a gun on their head to do it. Then they play the game, and then they get mad, and I'm like, you know what you signed up yourself for? It's like if you don't like playing against random people with random people, find some real friends to play with you. Anyway, yeah, they get really mad.
League is hard. People do tend to rage with League.
It is kind of like, would you rather play? Do you think it make a difference because it's a free game?
Like, there's definitely a wider player base because it's a free game.
Would it be less toxic if the game, like, is Apex free? Apex also free, right?
No, it's free.
Yeah. Okay. So it's it.
But then you can buy like the battle pass, and like there's like in-game transactions.
What does battle pass get you?
It gets you more XP and like a bunch of cosmetic stuff that you wouldn't have had if you didn't unlock the battle pass as you like level it up. So you get gun skins, legend skins, charms for your gun. You get new animations for banners and things like that, or for when you're skydiving, or you'll get new banners. You'll get like, they've got voice lines and things like that, and you can get like new voice lines unlocked. So it's just extra content, essentially. Yep.
Okay. I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, when I first learned about League of Legends, right? People tell me, I have to ask my friend, like, what is League of Legends? And a bunch of my guys' friends playing it are like, okay, cool. And then, of course, on the business side, I instantly think like, oh, what is this? And because they told me it's a free game, I'm like, okay, how does a company like this make so much money? And then they were like, oh, you can, use real money to buy, RP, or it cost something else back then.
It's all, it's all the cosmetic stuff.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh yeah, you can buy skin. It's like, cool. And then you can also buy all this stuff. It's like, great. Does it make you stronger? No. Give you more power? No. Does it change anything in the gameplay? Not really.
Oh.
Okay, so it's just a bunch of my guys' friends playing Barbie, digital Barbie. And that is the whole business model.
Yep.
And like, if I go back like 10 years ago and go to Blizzard and say, hey, you're going to make a free game and it's going to be completely free and people can pay you, but it will only let them look different. They're like, you're crazy.
Pretty much.
And then came out with, like, way later, came out with Hero of the Storm and then failed. But yeah, so it's very different. But I still wish games are like, I mean, it's bad. It's weird because like free games are making so much more money than a non-free game because of how people are addicted to gameplay. Except like, I guess, Switch games, because those are not like competitive gaming.
True.
Other than, actually, there's some fighting games. But I still think gaming price is too cheap now, though. Like, they're not $60.
You think that's too cheap?
I think that's too cheap. Yeah.
Really?
No, okay. So I was thinking about this yesterday, right? Too, right? Normally, if you back in days when you buy a ticket, like a movie ticket, it's about what, $7? About like 10 years ago, right? And video games like $20, $30.
Yeah.
And then now movie tickets like 16, 18, sometimes even crazier.
Yeah.
And you get like what, an hour and a half, 2 hours, at most 3 hours of gameplay. You don't even get to interact. You just sit there. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. But for video games where you play for, I don't know, especially if you're playing Animal Crossing,
Sometimes like hundreds and
You're
hundreds of hours.
easily going up those hours, like easily double digits, sometimes triple. And I feel $60, I don't know. I feel like scaling
Don't let
wise,
anybody hear you say that, Marian. People are already
mad about it.
mad at $60.
I think like I don't know what's a good solution for it. I wish they can get paid more, but not us like one time like $60. But that's why they make DLC, which also make the games also kind of weird, So
DLC or the microtransactions, like anything in game, like if you can buy skins, like that's how they just keep making money.
yeah, like microtransaction. That's how every apps or every game's like, because people, that's how they know you're gonna get you, because people have a addiction issue. Anyway, that's great. Anything else you want to talk about? Anything
No,
more
you
about
actually
you?
have really good questions.
Hopefully, I don't know, man, because I know I met you a few times, and there's a
Yeah.
few things that I mean. Most of the time, I'm talking with anyone on the show. It's like I'm very genuinely curious about what they do and how they get to where they are. Like even for you, like you said you've been streaming for 4 years, partner for 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then you start hosting during that time or before that.
During that time, yeah, I started hosting after I won some money in a tournament that I was playing in, and I became the highest paid woman in the game. And then they decided to make me their host after that.
Did you get any like not backlash, but any like pushback from you being a woman and winning?
No, oh well, that's not true. From the community of people that I was part of, no.
Uh-huh.
Like from everybody that I was friends with and anyone that was in like H1Z1, no. There were people outside of the H1 community that were not as supportive.
Why does it make a difference though?
I don't know, because it's the internet. I don't know.
So okay, so you went from you didn't even tell me about this. You won a game and started your host.
I got 4th place in
That's
a
still-
tournament.
That's still a win.
In a solo
to me,
tournament.
kind of.
I almost made it on the podium. I was so close.
And then like, how about we give you a job instead?
Well, yeah, because once becoming the highest paid woman, like, and at the time I was like, overall, I think I'm still like top 30 earners ever for that game. It was just like, I became like the female poster child for that, So like, it was good to have me as their host.
Good. So that's why I mean, I feel like there should be no difference. Woman or man, doesn't matter. If you win, it's like you're the poster child now. Whatever. Okay.
I loved it, to be fair.
I would love it too. I don't care. Like that's something that I would be proud of. It's like, yeah, take me in any day. That's awesome. Well, after all this over, hopefully we can hang out more. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I supposed to go to Vegas every September with friends.
Okay.
For like a big giant birthday thing. So hopefully,
I mean, and obviously, if TwitchCon isn't canceled, that's in September too. And
it won't be the same time as TwitchCon because everyone in our friend circle
right, but I'll be in San Diego for TwitchCon too.
Yeah. Oh, okay, great. Yeah. I mean, if that's gonna happen.
Well, yeah, if it's not canceled.
Yeah. So, I mean, everything that say postpone, I feel like it's a lie. It's like it's canceled. Postpone is just a nicer word.
I can't think like that. I'll be so sad.
Like I don't. Oh, it depends. It depends if the convention giving the money back.
True.
Because if the convention center is like, no, we're keeping the money, it's like, fine. We'll just have all the con in October or September.
Right, at the end of the year. Exactly.
It's gonna be 10 conventions in 1 month. So better save up, everyone. All right.
Right.
For everyone else at home or watching this later, where can we find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/GlitterXplosion, at GlitterXplosion on Twitter, at GlitterXplosion on Instagram, although it's spelled with no E's in either word when it's really only supposed to be no E in explosion on all of them. It's GlitterXplosion.
Got it. Or at least, if you're watching this, her name is right there. So hopefully y'all get it right. Anyway, thank you so much for being on the show. I will see you all next time and have a great night. Bye.